Hey everyone, so this would be a speed test comparison between the 2019 iPad Air and the brand new 2020 Amazon Fire HD8 Plus. So real fast, this is actually 64 gigabytes storage, but it has 3 gigabytes of RAM. This one is 32 gigabytes of storage and has 3 gigabytes of RAM. So both of these have the same amount of RAM on them. This is $500 for the 32 gigabyte model, or I think it's like $550 for the 64 gigabyte storage. This guy starts at 110 and goes up from there. Again, that's 110 bucks for the 32 gigabyte of storage. So both of these do have 3 gigabytes of RAM. So in that aspect, they are the same, right? Yeah, sure. So this will just be a comparison here. And throughout this video, keep in mind that this is 110 bucks. This is at least 500. So there's a big difference in price here. So let's get into the speed test and we'll see how much better this gets you than this for that much more money. Alright, so first let's do some internet browsing here. So we're going to use Safari on the iPad and we're going to use Silk Browser on the Amazon. That is using their respective internet browsers. So iPad is of course going to win there. Let me focus this in a bit better. Okay. So let's go to Pokemon.com. I just love using this website. A lot of nice pictures. Make sure I can spell that correctly. One thing that this will have over this is the swipe on a full keyboard. This you can get swipe on, but you have to break your keyboard into a small one, and to me it's just a lot more annoying. This is nice and bigger if you guys want to do the swipe. So iPad wins, of course. But this isn't that much slower. One thing you will notice though, let's see, is the iPad does the non-mobile version does the full desktop version of the website. This one you have to go and change it to the desktop version. Okay, then we'll go into Pokédex. This does have the True Tone. This one does not. It just has just normal, I guess. One feature is, as I've mentioned in past videos from previous years, is that like in this iPad, it does that little motion with the stats. This one doesn't. It just does the stats. It doesn't do the little cool motion on there. I mean, that's nothing big. It's just something. But you can see here, like this animation, it's not stuttering whatsoever on either device. So that is very good. Alright, then we're going to type in here Monster Hunter, and that is, of course, the swiping that I was talking about. If you try to do it on here, you can't. You can, of course, if you change the keyboard type, but then it turns into a tiny one, into a tiny keyboard, which is just makes it harder to use, harder to swipe on. Okay, so we'll go into Monster Hunter World here. 1, 2, 3. Did that win? I think that one might have actually won that time. Okay, so I put it in English here. We'll hit the console. Yeah, look at that picture. So again, the iPad does win. Both these are actually, this is actually a really nice looking screen. It's only 1200 by 800, something like that. It's only 188 ppi. I'm not as sure what the iPad is. I know it's a lot more. But they both actually look pretty dang good, I will say. This one again has True Tone on. This one is actually a little bit brighter. This is actually a bit of a darker screen. I don't know which one you guys prefer. In a way, I actually prefer this when looking at this picture. That's all I'm really going to say about that. Both screens are actually pretty nice. Okay, so let's exit out of here. I'm going to keep the apps open. That way we can do a reopening of them. You can get Google Play Store. If you want to find out how, go to my YouTube channel. I do have a video on how to do it. It takes like 5 minutes. See, this just does it. iPad is just super crazy fast. We are gonna search. Hopefully my hand's not in your guys' way too much. Sorry if it was. Okay, so we're just gonna type in Monster Hunter there. And then we're gonna exit out of that. Next, let's go to photos. So 1, 2, 3. And of course, these are a little bit of different apps since they are different OSs. Okay, we don't care about that. Then we're gonna keep them both open here. Then we'll go into Kindle. This one just says books on Amazon, but it is the Amazon Kindle, of course. So you see there, actually, the Amazon wins opening the app. Actually, I think it won opening up the page as well. Both of them will do this. Of course, that just does it with the Amazon app, where it can open up your most recent page for you. Find your most recent page for you there. Let's go in the calendar here. 1, 2, 3. iPad won that one. So now let's go in the clock. Okay, I think I did hit those at a bit of a different speed there. Let's go into our files. Alright, so here's files here, and sorry, let's retry that. So here's files, and there's files. I think iPad won by a hair there. Hair there. And then we'll go into YouTube, everyone's favorite website and app. 1, 2, 3. They are opening up the same account. Again, iPad does win. Go to cars.com. 1, 2, 3. And iPad's gonna win. One thing about the iPad is, since this is an iPhone app, you get these giant black bars on the side of the screen. Where this takes up the entire screen. So that's just something that's interesting. We're going to do all makes, all models, under used. Oh, I wish I could have that. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of that. Then we'll go into Call of Duty. Now these are hooked up to 2 different accounts. The Call of Duty on the iPad is hooked up to my, what's it called, Game Center or whatever. And see how fast that thing opens up. Whereas the one on, turn the volume down here. One on the Amazon is hooked up to my Google account. So that means I can show them off at the same time. I'll just show you guys the different specs, graphics and whatnot. So you see, it isn't bad. It really is not bad. It loads actually pretty quick on the Amazon. The iPad is definitely gonna be faster. Alright, so on the Amazon Fire, you can only do low graphics and medium frame rate. Here's the speakers. You have one here and one here. So 2 of them on top. It is dual speakers, which is quite nice. Turn that down. On the iPad, you're going to get a lot better quality, of course. So I have it on high and high, but it can go up to very high and max frame rate. That's crazy. This is not even the Pro version of the iPad, and it's pretty much almost maxed out. And then here are the speakers on here. You have speaker down here and a speaker down here. So they're both on the same end. So you guys can see the iPad is definitely going to be a bit better for gaming. Well, going to be better quality for gaming for sure. If you're going to be using headphones, both of these do have headphone jacks, which is nice. This might actually be a little bit better if you're not using a headphone, since it's one here and one here. instead of both being on the same side. So you might be able to hear people coming around you on either side. Whereas this, you don't hear it more from one side than the other. It's more of a stereo than this is. More of a surround sound. Alright, then last thing we'll do here is reopen up the apps. So we will start with the very first one again, which was the browser. It's 1, 2, 3. See, neither of them redo it. Go there, go here. Now we'll do the App Store or the Play Store. Again, neither of them redo it, which is very cool. Then we'll go to Photos. It's pretty sweet how this thing... Oh, sorry guys, focus in here. Pretty sweet how the little Amazon is able to keep all these apps open. Again, this is a lot of apps open, guys. That is really cool. One more quick thing on the Amazon Kindle app is if you're using a bigger screen, it gives you 2 pages at one time. Whereas with the Amazon, you still only get 1 page at a time. That just has to do with screen size, not with being Amazon versus iPad. That's just the screen size. Alright, now we'll go into calendar. Guys, this is really amazing, the little guy. To me. It has not redone any app yet. Oh boy. Let's see if I can click the button. I think they're reopening them about the same speed as well, right? Cars.com. I mean, guys, that is just amazing for 110 bucks. And I think that's last and not least, Call of Duty again. Look at that. That is amazing to me, guys. Okay, that's just crazy. For a $110 device, they'll keep open like 10 apps at a time. Without redoing them. Okay, so both of these are very nice devices. Of course, they are very different devices. You know, we're talking about almost 5 times the price for the iPad that you're going to pay for the Amazon here. But you can see both have 3 gigabytes of RAM. Both of them are able to keep apps open without redoing them when you reopen them. Hopefully that made sense. I think it really depends on if you guys need the more power from the iPad for gaming. This is going to be able to do gaming, as you saw. It can do gaming, it's just not nowhere near as high of a quality of graphics and frame rate as iPad will do. But is that worth it to you guys for extra 400 bucks? That's up for you to decide. Yeah, I mean, both of these are very good devices, as you guys saw. They're just, again, very different price points. I would say if you guys have an old Amazon Fire 8, this is definitely worth the upgrade to it. Yeah. You guys let me know what you guys think from this video. I think these are both very good devices. Of course, they are very different devices and very different price ranges. But I mean, you can pretty much do anything on the Amazon that you can do on the iPad. I would say. Maybe besides like edit 4K videos or something like that. But I don't know who's going to be using an Amazon Fire to do that anyway. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I like both these devices. This is a definite, highly recommend upgrade over the old Fire 8s. And when I get my non-plus version, I will do another review here of that guy. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you guys next time. Goodbye.